Good morning. In the last video, we talked about Calagaster, how he was appointed as the first prince of our planet, which is actually called Urantia. This planet was called Urantia long before any life was ever put on it. And we also made note in the last video, which is why it's important to go start at video 1. And on my website, you can click on videos, and that will help you locate video 1. And follow it all the way through, because you really don't want to start in midway, because this is a fantastic story. This story actually tells why you were born in the first place, and how it all started. And so I can't go into the rest of the videos, but the last video, Lucifer, who was the sovereign of 619 planets, our planet being number 606, he was in charge of all these planets, and all of them were inhabited, or are inhabited. Satan was his assistant. And at this time period, Lucifer, Satan, and Calagaster, who they appointed as the first prince of our planet, were all great people. They were very well thought of, and they were fantastic in their performance of their jobs. You couldn't say anything bad about them at this point in time. So everything was working according to the plan that God set forth. And so our planet, which at the time there was about 1/2 billion primitive human beings on our planet when Calagaster was sent here to be the first prince of our planet, Urantia, which you know as Earth. So this happened about 500,000 years ago. And it was concurrent with the appearance of the 6 colored or Sandic races. There was like I said, there was 1/2 billion primitive people on the planet. And so Calagaster was a Lenonadic son, number 9344. His assistant, Calagaster, was also a Lenonadic son, number 319,407. And again, they were both highly thought of, and they brought with them a contingent of angels, legions of angels with them to help, take care of the people here. You see, we're beginning to form the purpose of life. Life here didn't just happen out of the blue. Life was planted here on purpose. And this planet and the universe and all them stars out there, there is a purpose for all of it. It isn't just something that we go outside in the night sky and look at and say, oh, that's beautiful. There is a definite purpose for everything. And this planet is part of a grand scale or a grand scheme of things that God has done out of love. He has given you and I life, and He wants to share that life with us, right? So we're starting to see that everything has a purpose. There is a reason why you were born. And so right now everything is looking really rosy and peachy keen. You know, although the life here is primitive, Lucifer sent Calagaster down to help us evolve as a people. And things were working really great up to this time. And so what is really important is that not only did Calagaster come here with a legion of angels, you know, guardian angels, to help him, to help us. He also came with what is called the Calagaster 100. These were volunteers from other planets. They all gathered in Jerusalem, heavenly Jerusalem, on the planet Jerusalem. That is the capital city of 619 planets. That is the capital city of our system, which Lucifer is in charge of, and Satan, his assistant, is helping him with. All right? So everything is working according to plan. Everybody is happy. You know, things are progressing as they're supposed to. And on the capital city of Jerusalem, there was these 100 volunteers, 50 males and 50 females from other worlds, volunteered to come to our planet to help us out. Now these are angels, right? And they came here by a seraphic transport. It took about 10 days once they arrived here to make new bodies for them. And so they remained asleep in this seraphic transport for 10 days while the life carriers created bodies for them out of the stock of the Andon. Well, they called it, the people were called Andonites. And they took the best of the genes of the Andonites and created bodies for these 100 volunteers. And so once the bodies were ready for them, they transferred these 100 volunteers into the bodies that were created for them, right? And so once that happened, they became half human and half angel. And it's important to note that because they were half angel, they had to eat from the tree of life in order to maintain their immortality. Okay, so that was the purpose of the tree of life. The Bible just skimmed over that part and said that Adam ate from or Eve ate from the tree, and she was supposed to eat from the tree, and so wasn't Adam. Um, the Bible kind of sort of mixed it up because if this tree of life was brought here almost 250,000 years ago. All right, so in that time, things got messed up and confused, but they had to eat from the tree of life to maintain their immortality.